Alright guys, here we are on Hunter Call of the Wild. We're gonna start a new game here and start doing all the missions. We're gonna start with Layton Lake. So let's do it.
Ah, you made it here in one piece. Welcome to the untamed wild. Name's Colton Locke, but everyone calls me Doc. I'm the warden up here, and I know just about every nook and cranny of this place. I heard this is your first time in the Pacific Northwest and Lake District. Well, this here's the best hunting reserve you'll find in 100 miles. I've been hunting here my whole life, and I still don't get tired of this place.
Alright, here we go.
Go ahead, look around. There's a lot to discover around here. Not just the big game. Let's see what you can do. Try to find an animal track around here.
Alright, we got her. Nice. That'll be the biggest challenge of the game, is working off that wobble in the beginning. Lung shot.
If you want to get your bearings, there are lookout points spread out all over the reserve. There are times when you'll want to be moving fast out here, but not when on a hunt. The animals will hear you coming a mile away.
Alright, let's go hit the lookout point next. I believe that was already the first mission done, yeah. Locate a track, shoot an animal, harvest an animal. Now we're going to the lookout point. Looks like there's something along the way there too that we're gonna hit. We basically want to just shoot anything we can.
Stay low when you're stalking an animal, to avoid being seen.
Look at these turkey out here. Did I hit him or no? We're gonna try to stay true to the missions, but I do want to shoot anything along the way I can. Looks like we missed him, unfortunately. It's alright, let's just keep moving. We'll hit this landmark over here and then go to the lookout tower. Alrighty. Let's just see if them deer come over that hill. Right there's our lookout tower that we have to hit.
Careful. The underbrush can be a bit noisy this time of year. If an animal hears you approaching, you better believe it'll turn tail and run. Or worse.
I'm trying to just keep my eye over there while we go over to this lookout point, because if I see this deer, I'm going to try to shoot him.
Getting your feet moving, I see. Just remember to take a breather before shooting anything.
Basically just skipping all the tips and stuff, because I've been playing this game for years. I know how all this works. I just wanted to get all the missions on our channel and stuff.
Would you look at that view? Never gets old, I'm telling you. From up here, you can see a lot of great hunting spots in the area. Valmont's not only where Hope set up camp, it's also famous for the railroad bridges along the old North Pacific line. Keep an eye out for them if you can in between blacktail hunting. Or, why not use them as vantage points? I once bagged a whitetail from the Runaki Bridge. Be sure to stop by one of the outposts. You can find pretty much anything you need there.
Alright, so the next mission here is visit an outpost, which is right down here. Let's go do that. Thought that was a critter there. Alright, this will be our, what, third or fourth mission? Or third.
Nice place, right? You won't find a soft bed in many parts around here. Don't forget to stock up before heading out.
Alright, now we can get rid of some of this stuff. We're just gonna
Hey
swap
there,
our rifle
you know
out.
that guy I mentioned earlier, Hope? Well, looks like he's been having a bit of a problem lately. He's been camping out over at Balmont a couple weeks, but coming back last night, he found his camp turned on its head. Some food was taken, and apparently the place looked like it had been really messed with. I don't know if it was an animal or some tourist troublemakers, but I'm up in Topeka all day and can't look into it. Listen, I know you probably have other plans, but you're in the right neck of the woods, and I'd sure be grateful if you could just stop on by and have a look.
Alright, so next mission is travel to Hope's camp.
Hope showed up here 2 years ago. Said something about getting off the grid. I heard he lost his family in an accident while he was deployed overseas in the army. Hit the poor guy hard. I guess out here you only need to look out for yourself. It's easier that way. Not the most cheerful fella, to be honest, but he's earned his peace for sure. Let's find out whoever did this.
Sounds like the guy's camp was turned upside down. I'm pretty sure it was a bear or something, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I did these missions. Oh, I forgot to equip my Alright, we can't buy that yet. I mean, we did hit him, but I don't think it's going to be enough to kill him, to be honest. So I think we're just going to let it go and just stay on the objective. We will shoot what we can along the way, though, to start trying to build our rifle scores and stuff. We do have one skill point available. Do we have a perk point? Nope. When I use those skill and perk points, I try to just focus on the zeroing of my rifle and steadying my aim and stuff, because, like I said, that's the most brutal part of the game, especially in the beginning. Once you get experience, it's no problem then. We'll go hit this outpost up here just because it's close, and then we'll head over to Hope's camp. Alright, we're almost here, so like I said, I just wanted to hit this outpost because it was so close. Looks like we can cross right over here to Hope's camp. the time of day here. Pretty sure it is a whitetail feeding time right now too, so let's just keep our eyes open here. Shoot what we can along the way.
There. Use your binoculars to get a closer look.
So there's some turkey back here. I don't know if I'm really going to be able to hit him from... Let's just try to get a little closer. Maybe I could wing a shot out there with a rifle and just hit one of them for the score and the points. If not, though, no big deal.
Be sure to aim for its vital organs. Heart and lung shots mean quicker kills, less painful.
There's something else over there too. It looked like a rabbit. Alright, we got him. I think we did. Yeah, we got him somewhere. I think it's crazy how that moose we shot was running right by there though. That's pretty funny. This guy looks cool. We'll mark that eating zone. Alright, off to Hope's camp we go. Like I said, every animal you shoot counts in the beginning, so... Now we're unlocking equipment and stuff.
There's no shortage of ways to earn money as a hunter. No shortage of ways to spend it either.
If you basically click up on your joystick here, you can just like... You don't even have to hold it. The guy will just run himself. Looks like we have 2 interest points that we can hit before we go into Hope's camp. That's another thing I usually try to do right in the beginning of the maps, is just discover it so you can fast travel around so you're not running around forever. Just stay on this trail because this is pretty much going to lead us right into his camp and right past those 2 landmarks. For some reason, Y isn't reloading my weapon. I'll
Did you
have
hear
to
that?
look into that.
Calls are really helpful when locating an animal.
Let me just see if I can get eyes on this bear. Deer bucks either have typical or atypical antler arrangement. Typical antlers are symmetrical and their points grow straight up off the main beam. Atypical antlers are asymmetrical and their points may project at any angle from the main beam. That's pretty cool. At least it gives you some fun facts and stuff. Let's go shoot this guy, bro, if we can find him. I don't even know where he is. He's lucky, yo. Because I was going to take him, too. Alright, let's go in here to Hope's camp now. Get this mission done.
You're getting close. Hope mentioned seeing some tracks in the mud. See if you can find them.
Let's go hit these landmarks up here. Insufficient funds, will have to make more money. There's bear all over this place. Richard Hope's meticulously built survivalist camps can be found across Lake District. When hunting is your main source of sustenance, it is very important to have a few safe havens to rest at. Level up again. Let's go to my skills. We have a perk point now, so yep, these are what we're going for next, these decreased wobbles and stuff. Maybe we can run out and see this bear.
Great. Snap some pictures for the record and see if they lead anywhere. Yeah, definitely human. Looks like a troublemaker, though. Now, I don't want you to go picking any fights, but maybe you could follow them and see where they lead.
Yeah, I'll follow him, but I gotta watch this bear next to me over here.
Gentle now. Take a deep breath to steady your aim.
We'll check that bear in a little bit. Follow tracks to investigate.
Some ripped clothing. And no more tracks, huh? Well, just leave it for now, and I'll see what I can come up with. This'll help, though. Thanks. Hey, you're catching on quickly.
Alright, let's check the mission list, because we just finished that. Now we have find 3 footprints from 3 different black-tailed deer and travel to Lake Chila, harvest a white-tailed deer or black-tailed deer at night.
I noticed you're after moose. Tough animals, I tell ya. Be sure to bring the right caliber weapon to bring them down. Oh, and while their eyesight ain't too good, their smell is. So keep your scent and the wind in mind.
Alright, we have to find this bear that we shot.
Be careful when hunting black bear. Not only are they unpredictable, but they also make very little sound and leave few tracks. You can sneak up on one without realizing it. Fortunately, they'll probably notice you before you them, and will keep their distance.
I'm gonna have to find this black bear. You have to give me a minute. I'm gonna hit this outpost up here. Or not outpost, hunting structure, I should say. I'll set my dog on the track then, because I can't find it. Oh, I don't even have my dog out. Wow. So I guess I'm gonna have to track this one myself. There he is. We'll try to do this last mission here if we can. To find 3 prints from 3 different black-tailed deer. I plan to redo all the reserve missions, but I'll start with Layton and Hirschfelden. Let me name him Buddy. Alright, where's he at? There he is. What's up, bud? Stop moving. Let's try to start building his bond level. I think we're gonna have to go up around here for the black-tailed deer. I'm gonna make it later in the day too, because I know they drink it later in the day. We'll go check this big lake down here. See if we can find them. Find three footprints from 3 different black-tailed deer. That's the mission we're on now. It's for Hope. Right there's 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, easy enough. Let's just see what he's giving us next. Harvest 2 black-tailed deer in Belmont and the same dock mission we had. So let's try to do this last Hope mission right here. We could probably get this done quick. We're gonna try to call him into us. I might even try to take him with the shotgun, buckshot. Yeah, you see there are some down here.
The black-tailed deer are one of the easiest animals in the reserve to hunt. Still, be wary of your noise and the wind direction, as their senses are quite good.
Let's see if we can just call one in quick. Here they come. They're responding. Let's see if it's only that one female. Looks to be. I just can't see her anymore. She's tucked behind that tree. She tucks right behind that foliage. She ain't dumb.
It's bleeding, so that's a hit. Follow the blood trail to find it. Shouldn't have gone far.
Yeah, I feel like that was a pretty good hit too. Center of the chest. I don't know if we hit a lung though. It might have been too center. Let's go see what happened. Oh yeah, we dropped her bad. Look at all that. That's crazy. Sorry, poor little thing. Yep, we hit her dead in the lung. That's 1 out of 2. Now we just need one more blacktail in this area. Let's try to at least get this second blacktail if we can. Coyotes in here.
You'll find coyotes all over the reserve, so they're not the most difficult to hunt. They're pack animals, so they respond well to collars, but they can also get aggressive when alerted. So be careful.
Let's just go see if anything's at this lake right now. I forget what time they drink. I wanted to hit their drink time, but I think we were wrong about it. Cause they drink, or they, this is a feed zone, so they feed from 12 to 16. Come on, little buddy. Right there, yo. I want to try to get on the high ground up here. Gives me a little bit of an advantage. Damn, she's like right on top of me, bro. Alright, we did hit her. It wasn't the best hit, but I think it'll be enough to kill her. I wanted to try to put it towards my shotgun score a little bit too. Because your shotgun, pistol, and rifle are going to have different scores and stuff. I think it'll be enough to kill her though. Come here, buddy. Tracker. We need to build your level too. There we go. Now my guns are reloading with Y. I don't know why it wasn't doing it earlier. That was a little weird. Alright, tracker buddy. Hopefully we got her, and that'll be that mission there for us. Like I said, we'll keep chopping away at these missions. I'll probably just upload them in parts. I'll just call it like Layton Lakes missions part 1 or something like that. I'll upload them to YouTube. You can catch me grinding this game live on my Twitch too, usually on Sunday, so feel free to join that too. Good job, buddy. Why can't I pet him, bro? There we go. Alright. At least we got her with the shotgun. Before we shut this down, let's do our level up here. Check our missions. So we have to harvest 2 male black-tailed deer and earn a quick kill bonus of 50 or higher. And then the same dock mission we've been on. Plus we have a skill point. Do we have a perk point? Nope, just a skill point. Alrighty guys, I think we're going to end it here for today, so I appreciate you guys tuning in, and like I said, we'll be hitting these Layton Lakes missions for a while here. We'll get them all done, and probably the rest of the reserves too, because this is my secondary account here. So alright guys, I appreciate you. Have a good one. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.